Hello everybody and welcome back to Shut Up and Cook with Chef John. Today, my little chickadees, I'm going to show you how to make a basic white sauce, aka better known in the restaurants as bechamel. Now this sauce, you'll be able to execute other dishes from this sauce, but I'm going to show you how to do this basic sauce today, okay? Let's get started. Okay, here we go. We're going to get started with our pot on medium high. We're going to start with a half a cup of butter, get it melted down, to a half a cup of flour, which we'll add as soon as this is melted down. As always, remember, it's equal amounts of butter to equal amounts of flour. And so we're going to get this all melted down, and then we're going to flour added in. Okay, butter is melted. We're going to add in half a cup of flour. Now, if it gets, you see it's getting too hot, I want to keep the medium high heat on it, but you can always take the pan off to the side and give it a few turns, and you can add it back. And what we're looking for, again, is a nice peanut buttery consistency. And we don't want to darken this one because this is for a lighter sauce. And so we do want to cook up the flour. And so we're going to cook it for about 3 minutes, okay? And you can tell when it's done, it's ready, when you get this a light roasted peanut smell to it. It smells really good. And so we're going to still let this go about 2.5 more minutes. Okay, so now we got that smell. And now I'm going to turn it down to about medium. And it's time to add our milk, a little bit at a time. Right there. You want to combine your roux with the milk, stir it around so you don't get one big clump. You kind of incorporate it. Okay, so we incorporated about half, so around there. Now I've used whole milk, but you can use 2% milk if you want. It'll work. We'll add the rest of our milk. Stir it around, and again, we're going to use a spatula to kind of get the bottom there and give it a stir. And this doesn't take long at all. I think total is about 10 minutes. All right, here we go. We got our thickness from here. I'll heat. Just a pinch of nutmeg, just a little bit. That's optional. If you don't want to use nutmeg, that's fine. I'm gonna go a half teaspoon of salt. I only add a little bit because you never know what you're gonna add it to. You can always add more. And some black pepper. And there you have it. A nice, creamy bechamel that you see a lot of times in restaurants. This is what they'll use for mac and cheese. You can add any kind of cheese you want to it. Yeah, sometimes they'll use it in lasagna. They'll put a little garlic and basil in it. And look at that, see, it's perfect. They'll pour it over lasagna with little basil, so it comes out delicious. And you can make anything you want from this. Like I said, macaroni and cheese, alfredo if you want, get a little taste. And that's bechamel for you. And there you have it, class. Bechamel sauce for you, and that'll be all for today. Thank you for joining me so much. It's been my pleasure, and we'll see you next time. And remember, have fun and keep cooking.